This is basic function notation. You have to be comfortable with this. One, because lots of questions that don't really involve it at all are still going to use that same notation of f of x, g of x, h of t, whatever. So we need to be comfortable when we see it as just like, okay, this is just another way of writing equations and expressing variables. But specifically here, we are using the properties of functions to evaluate something. So the instruction here is f of 10, right? This is not f10. This is not f times 10. This is f of 10. That is how we say it. And basically what it means is that the function f is kind of like a verb. It's an action. It's something we do to a number. And 10 is the number. It's the noun. It's the subject of that verb, right? So the 10 is going to go in place of x in any place that it appears in the equation, and we're going to evaluate and simplify. So in this case, I'm going to jump all the way down here. So what would we do? Well, we can put the 10 in here on the left side, but again, nothing's happening. F is not a variable. It's an instruction. But on the right side, we put the 10 in. Now we have stuff we can do. So the f of 10 piece, I'm just going to leave throughout this whole process. Now I'm just going to resolve this using PEMDAS or GERMDAS, however you want to call it. So 4 times 10, we got to do multiplication first. That's 40. 40 minus 3 is 37. So to be clear, what we are saying here, and the way that we would write this, is f of 10 equals 37. So there's no solving for f. There's no dividing by 10 here. Like f is not a thing. It's not a variable. So what we have is that the answer then is just choice B. That's clear. But I also want to point out that this is a point. This is a point that we could graph. This is a specific xy coordinate. So 10 is the x coordinate, and what we've just found is that the y coordinate that goes with that is 37. So this is important for other questions. Remember, our main strategy for math is to plug points into equations. So we need to recognize that function notation often is giving us points. And if we can't turn those back into x and y's, then we're going to have a problem because we're not going to be able to use our favorite strategy.